In Kenya, opinions on the right of women to participate in leadership roles are mixed and varied.
If I'm given a chance to choose a woman to be in the government, I'll do it.
Kila kitu kiliumbwa mwanaume aongoze.
In terms of taking care of the society, a woman is usually ahead. Therefore, they are supposed to be elected more.
Justifications are plenty, judgments harsh and uncompromising.
The few ones who are there have done nothing. Maybe at constituency level, I don't know, but basically I haven't seen anything significant.
Nevertheless, whenever they receive the leadership mantle, Kenyan women never disappoint. The inspiration has arisen from the call to community service.
I decided to get into Parliament as an issue of persuasion and conviction. I wanted to be able to transform lives, but much more importantly, I wanted to be able to influence policy and legislation, and especially in relation to women and other vulnerable groups, because the voices of women has been very empty at the legislative level.
I have this passion to represent the vulnerable groups. I work for free for these groups without a pay. And this I have done for the last 12 years of my practice.
You represent all the women. So the first 2 years, the women claim you. And believe you me, nowadays women know their rights in this country. When they have issues, you'll be invited from Garissa to Mombasa, Moyale, Sekuru, Kitui, Kisumu. You can't say no.
I saw that ladies with disabilities were left behind. Men with disabilities could go do other 1, 2, 3 things. Women with disabilities were like, they are not considered. So I decided to call my fellow women with disabilities. Can we do this?
It took years of struggle and negotiation for women to expand their right to participation in leadership. These rights were enshrined in Kenya Constitution 2010. Nevertheless, their notable success has served as a source of inspiration for women's rights organization Fida Kenya to implement a women and governance program aimed at empowering and facilitating potential women leaders.
So we are looking at women bringing a different skill to leadership. And one of the things that has been tried and tested, even companies that are women-led, they make much more impact in the communities.
Our priorities are different. When you give women money and you give a man money, the things that they will do are different because our priorities are different. So women leadership is looking at focusing on other issues, while a man leadership will focus on other issues. And when they blend together, the nation moves.
We are looking at the implementation of the 1/3 gender principle to make sure that women are everywhere, at least included by 1/3 in all spheres of leadership, as one of the major challenges of harnessing the constitutional gains.
For many women, the path to leadership is wrought with scores of challenges. Even seasoned women's rights advocates encounter a rough and uncompromising field. Lilian Mwaura, a pioneer of women's rights movement in Kenya and the de facto architect of Fida Kenya, is a case study in dedication, focus, resilience, and determination in women leadership.
The ballot paper which had my name were torn, and the others were printed in the river road without my name. He didn't see my name, so he called me at 6 and he said, all the ballot paper, your name is not there. Me, I said, okay. I screamed.
Intimidation, negative propaganda, and violence are the choice tactics used for political domination, as these women leaders found out.
We are faced with so many things. First of all, discrimination on the basis of culture. When I first started, the biggest complaint against me was that I am a migogo, meaning that I am a daughter and not a wife, because I'm married out of the country. So a lot of people, especially the older folk, found it very difficult. And not only the older folk, but surprisingly, the educated male found it very difficult to deal with the fact, and they opposed that, and they said that I should go and vie where I'm married, which is in Zimbabwe, and that of course is not a possibility because nobody knows me in Zimbabwe.
I was a married woman, not married within the community. That became like almost, and it has gone on. It has become almost like a broken record now. You know, all the nasty things that would be said, and you know, no matter how much you tell people, why don't you ask men who they are married to? Why is it not an issue about, for the men, and why must it be the question that is persistently and consistently, being referred to?
Propaganda is the first thing that is going to hit you so hard before you're even hit by somebody physically. The first thing any woman politician or any politician who gets into office, the first thing they do is to undress you. They will say all manner of things, bad ones.
You will be called every name under the sun. All women are called Malayas. Hakuna any one who will not be called all manner of names.
One of the politicians just walked in and said, "Sasa nani ameleta hawa, who brought these young girls to the Senate?" So of course it takes you aback.
When I declared I want to contest in Nairobi, I was told you must have an army, in quotes, those militias. Most of the time, you get intelligence, don't go there. They have hired goons who are going to heckle you, stone you. And I have indeed witnessed every now and then, I'm rescuing my youth who have been beaten up. Some are told, some are even at gunpoint, we are giving you money, give us her entire list of agents.
3 men, 1 woman. What is it that is in this woman that these 3 men are fearing? It is what they can see in me that they are trying to fight.
Fida Kenya recognizes the relative challenges that women experience in their effort to gain access into spheres of political and socio-economic influence. The governance program is designed to empower potential women leaders with practical skills to navigate the murky arena of political competition.
Fida starts from a very grassroots level. We go to speak to women who probably have never even thought of being leaders, but through trainings, telling them about their rights and telling them how important it is that they even participate in the chief's baraza or even the community councils or even councils of elders. Fida Kenya has been able to introduce women to such leadership positions that were majorly a preserve of the men. So once the woman knows she can run, then now she expresses her interest to run in a political, for a political seat. So we train her on how to register, first as a voter and then secondly as a political party member. Thereafter, we start training her on how to speak to people about their interest to be a leader. That includes campaign and advocacy. If they get nominated, then now we work with them in their major campaigns for the major elections. And like I said, we have to train her first public speaking skills. We have to train her how to articulate what her skills are. Sometimes you're good at something, but you don't know how to articulate it. Then we teach them how to deal with the media. Because you have to know how to present yourself in a public arena and how to respond to media questions. And also we teach them how to respond to propaganda. We teach them how to participate in social media because that's where a lot is happening currently.
Women aspirants face particular challenges in the hard-tackle game played in a largely patriarchal society. Consequently, women representation is sorely missing in critical matters.
This country is still very patriarchal, and so having to make decisions of what is defined as politics, stereotyping. We have a certain view of what a woman politician should be like, and people expect you to conform in a certain way, and that has also been a challenge, how to maneuver that and define your own brand.
Sometimes when I was walking telling people that I was vying, they were like, Nani, somebody has passed here, has given us 1,000. Where you come here, talk to us without anything, and umekuja na motorbike. Sorry, keep that small money you have with your family. You are going nowhere.
Training and collegiate support from fellow women helps women leaders cope with the imminent discrimination. Young and seasoned women leaders equally face challenges when fighting for political space. Their experiences present a vital lesson.
You really must have a thick skin, because politics is not for the faint-hearted. It is not polite to anybody. It is not like going to church. So people will be as nasty as they want to be.
Quickly just learn the ropes, you know, learning, making a few mistakes here and there. It is what you now do when you're in there that they will give you that respect and give you that space to actually deliver.
Ultimately, women leaders who have engaged in political competition have emerged as champions of transformative policies and programs. The impact of their leadership is manifest in every corner of the country.
For me, the bursary scheme with the CDF is for me one of the great achievements that I've had in the constituency. I sponsor children to the national schools. That has changed so many young men's and young women's lives, and their families who are always saying, my son would never have been an engineer, would never have been a doctor if it wasn't for the fact that you went out there and you paid for them fees.
This program called Second Chance, we normally get the girls who dropped out of school. Most of them, the bigger number is because of pregnancies. So the program takes these girls back to school, and it's not for girls only, it's also for boys. Some of them were house girls. So when you see these girls now, what they have become, just with the 1 year back to school initiative, and they stand in front of you and they're like, "Aye, ma'am."
In this current parliament, I probably produced the highest number of bills, and even more specifically, the one that touches on the Meta people. So I pushed a legislative agenda on the Fisheries Management Act, which is now law. I passed a law that also helps women who do not have children. I passed a law, counter trafficking in persons, that also helps our women who are put in slavery-like situations, especially when they are hired as house helps.
For the 4 years, I dedicated my time to go around schools in my county to talk especially to girls. I've gone to some boys' schools as well, to motivate them, to talk to them about reproductive health, and also get them sanitary towels from organizations and all that.
We now have a County Disability Act. The Act gives a provision for parents of children with disability, that is multiple disability, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, autism, and others.
When I tabled the reproductive health care bill, this is a bill which has helped so many women. It is going to help women. It says all reproductive health care services should be given to women. We should have free maternal care, no paying bills. We should have all these things that are needed, proper medical services, and health should be devolved.
These women leaders are living proof that with focus and strategy, women can occupy spaces of influence and make remarkable contributions to the welfare of all their communities.
Find your own niche and run with it.
For a woman, you really must be focused.
Be strong. Even those of us who look very strong, we have our moments. I mean, there are many times we have cried, but we come out not in tears.
You also have to be tough. If these guys are planning to be tough, also you be tough. Let them not look at you as a walkover.
Your eye should always be on the ball. Don't be distracted. Don't lose focus.
In Kenya, the spirit of women inclusion in leadership roles is high all round.
In the last election, hardly did we have women running for governor position. We are so proud, as Fida Kenya, we are so proud that we have 9 women running for governor position. So we are very proud of ourselves, and we know that we will get a female governor in these elections.
In addition to voting for women, I wish to ask Kenyans to uphold peace during this electioneering period, because it is women and children who suffer the most when there is violence.
Wamama ndio wanajenga nchi.
Gavana mama anaweza, Hata mbunge mama tumekuwa nao wako wanaweza.
We have tested men since Kapenguria 6. What has men done for us?
Wamama wasiogope. Wamama ni watu kangari kwa kazi yao.